door. Julie Durda here with more on that all-important forecast. We had a beautiful weekend, Julie.
Yeah, it was. It was one of those weekends we wish we could wrap up in a box and just open it whenever you want, right?
That's right.
Oh, well, Michaela, Andrew, South Florida, it has ended, but don't worry, we'll be returning. Now that we see the fronts clearing South Florida, it just takes its time. So now we're ahead of our next front. So being ahead of the front, we are warmer, we are more humid. Temperatures are in the upper 70s, Fort Lauderdale, Pembroke Pines, Miami, 80 degrees in Key West. These temperatures are about 4 or 5 degrees warmer than where we should be this time of year, and about 7 degrees warmer than yesterday in some areas. And it's all thanks to the winds that are very calm this morning and eventually moving in from the southeast. Visibility not an issue. We were hearing the reports of some low-lying fog maybe over parts of northwestern Broward County, but I don't see it. What I am seeing though are some showers earlier this morning rolling onshore by the coast, and then this afternoon we'll see a better chance of storms between 4 and about 7 o'clock tonight, and even lingering till the evening hours. And it's all thanks to the frontal boundary we'll be ahead of. Highs today will be reaching the upper 80s, definitely warmer and more humid. Over the weekend our highs were only in the lower 80s. As for showers, I have a few showers starting to push in towards Key Largo right now by Key Biscayne and by the upper Keys. Okay, tropical updates in. It's the same area we've been talking about for the last week. It's over the eastern portions of the Caribbean with a 70% chance of development. Models are hinting something could maybe develop in the next few days, but staying over the Caribbean. So we'll have a lot to watch, and we'll be talking about this all week long. More on the forecast. We've got it coming up.
South Florida, it's Monday morning, 6:33. Things are starting to get busy out there on your roads. Right now, you are taking a live look at the Turnpike. This is going northbound near 268th Street. You can see that cars are moving very slowly in those northbound lanes. Your better option in this area is always US 1 if this is part of your commute. Your southbound lane's looking pretty good, though, so if you're heading that direction, you guys are in the clear. Let's take you over to your maps. We can see things starting to get a little colorful on here, but nothing too bad just yet. Let's take you a little closer to an area we are seeing some delays. Dolphin Expressway going eastbound, already starting to see that buildup just to the east of the Palmetto Expressway. You can see you've got some pockets of red right there. If you want to avoid that, you can take the Airport Expressway, but it's nothing to be too concerned about just yet if you're heading out the door right now. We're also seeing some slight delays in 95 going southbound. You can see it starts in the Golden Glades interchange, and as you move further down south closer to downtown Miami, you've also got some pockets of delays there, but nothing too red yet, right? So that's not so bad. If you do want to avoid it, though, as you head out the door, you can take US 1 or 441. I'll take you here. Drive times. Broward County, you guys are accident-free. 595 going eastbound, 12 to 7 minutes to get you where you need to go. Andrew.
All right, developing this morning.
This area we are watching in the Caribbean, we talked about this being a possibility of our next tropical depression or storm. It's got a 70% chance of development. Regardless, it stays right over the Caribbean. This is something we'll continue to watch. More on the forecast. I've got it coming up.
Alrighty, South Florida, we're taking a look right now at the Palmetto Expressway. This is north and southbound. Your southbound lanes are moving smoothly, but it's your northbound lanes where you're seeing that bumper-to-bumper traffic. That is because you have an accident on Northwest 25th Street. So that's near Doral. So if you are headed in that direction, this is what you're seeing, that very, very slow traffic in those northbound lanes. Let's take you over to your map so I can show you another area. We're seeing an accident on 95 going southbound. You can see all that red right there building up. This is definitely not helping. This is at Northwest 95th Street in the express lanes going southbound. You do have a right lane blocked, and it's affecting your regular lanes too, on top of the fact that typically these southbound lanes on 95 are typically congested at this hour. So give yourself a little extra time. Otherwise, take 441 or US 1 to avoid this. Let's take you over to some drive times. Broward County, you guys are accident free right now. I-75 to US 1, 12 minutes. University Drive to US 1, 7. Be safe.
The good part of the weekend's over.
Well, now that it's Monday, I mean, maybe some people are having a long weekend. I know some of the schools are off today, so that's some good news. And it's good news that they're getting out the door to dry conditions, because this afternoon we could see some showers around. We're noticing our temperatures are in the upper 70s. It's definitely warmer and more humid, and it's all thanks to a shift in the wind direction and a cold front that's headed our way. We're ahead of the front, so therefore we are noticing the more humid conditions. And even right here from our Hollywood Beach Cam, it's showing a little bit of some light fog, possibly from the low-lying cloud deck we have in place. Compared to the weekend, we have nothing but blue skies and dry conditions. So it's typical for the time of year for us to track those fronts, and when we're ahead of them, we're warmer, we're more humid. And with a shift in the wind direction, that's going to bring us that chance of showers. As for visibility, we're actually looking good in Broward County. Just that tower cam looks a little hazy. And then down by Homestead, we have 9-mile visibility. date. As for showers, my in-house model pulls much in the way of the precipitation starting this afternoon, right around 3, 4, 5 o'clock, and then lingering until the early evening hours, all thanks to the frontal boundary. So warmer, more humid, our best chance of storms starting around 3 until about 6 o'clock. As for rain, there are some showers rolling into the upper Keys. Everything else, the showers have stayed offshore. Let's go to the tropics. We are watching this area in the Caribbean. It has a 70% chance of development. This is something we'll continue to watch. Models are hinting something could develop in the next 5 to 7 days, but it stays really over the Caribbean at least until Friday. More on all this coming up.
Alrighty, Julie, 7:33 South Florida on this Monday morning. You have a few accidents on your roads I need to point out to you. Right now, we are taking a look right here at 95 going southbound. You can see a fire truck or an emergency truck there, a rescue truck on scene. Several Florida troopers as well. They are blocking one of your lanes in your regular lanes and one of your lanes in your express lanes. The accident happened in your express lanes, and you can see that this is still very active, causing some major delays behind it. You can see those cars moving very slowly in both your express lanes and your regular lanes. All that red right there is what we are looking at. You also have an accident a little further north, which I'm about to tell you about, but that's what you are seeing. It's at Northwest 95th Street, that live look you were just seeing. It's in your express lanes again. At Miami Gardens Drive, or just before, you have another accident in your express lanes going southbound. You do have a right lane blocked in the express lanes. You can also see that it's already starting to get slow, and it continues to slow down as you move further south to that other accident. So if you'd like to avoid this, take a look at 441. Looks a lot better for you. US 1 also looks a lot better for you. I wouldn't sit in this traffic if I was headed out the door this morning. A little further north, you have another accident here. This is I-95 going southbound, but just before Hillsborough Boulevard. You could see a small pocket of red there. You do have a left lane blocked. Nothing to be too concerned about, but if you are headed this direction, you can also take US 1 if you'd like to avoid it. Powerline Road's another good option for you. I'll take you here. Drive times 595 going eastbound, 13 to 7 minutes to get you where you need to go. Still looking good if you are headed eastbound in this area. Be safe.
Making
What it feels like outside. Weather Authority Julie Durda in here with us. Julie, we have been a little spoiled over the weekend, haven't we?
Yes, and now waking up this morning, walking out the door, you're like, oh, I feel the humidity.
Party's over.
Exactly, but it won't be forever. And I do want to tell you, it comes with some beautiful sights to see. We have one of our very loyal viewers that sent us a sunrise. Here it is. Thank you so much. We are noticing the sun. This is peeking over the cloud cover in the Keys. Photographic Floridian, we appreciate you. You are amazing. My eyes in the Keys, since obviously we only have 1 or 2 tower cameras down there, I always focus on the Keys' forecast because they were dealing with some showers in the upper Keys, but not here. You can see right by parts of the middle and the lower Keys. It looks spectacular, just very calming. You notice the winds are not nearly as strong, so that's another reason why it's so warm and humid out there. Our temperatures are in the mid to upper 70s as you walk out the door. Biscayne Bay looks like glass, where last week not only did we have a north breeze, but we also had winds gusting in the 20s, so it felt great. Unfortunately, the limited cloud cover is shown right here, mainly looking as if we've got some patchy fog from our Hollywood Beach camp, but I think it's just some low-lying visibility. As of right now, temperatures are reflecting that sunshine. We're in the mid to upper 70s, winds 3 to 5 miles per hour. As we take a look, you'll notice the visibility not terrible at all, so I think maybe we need to clean off that camera lens because we don't even see showers there yet. Everything is offshore. Until we get into the afternoon hours, some showers will start to build over inland Broward and Miami-Dade, and this is all associated with our next frontal boundary. We're ahead of it, so we're warm and humid with a few showers this afternoon. We're rain-free for now in Broward and Miami-Dade, just some showers by the upper Keys, Key Largo. And as we go to the tropics, we continue to watch this area that has a 70% chance of development in the Caribbean. It's an area wave that we're watching, and models are hinting something could develop by Wednesday and Thursday of this week, so we'll keep our eyes on it. You know who's watching the roads? Queen Annaliese will give you some updates on what's going on.
Check out your forecast, 8:32 this Monday morning. Julie, get us going. What's happening out there?
Well, Michaela and Alex, it looks beautiful now that the sun has been up. It broke through that cloud cover out there that was along our coastline, though there is still some clouds, but you can see just how calm conditions are over Biscayne Bay. I mean, the water looks like glass. That's quite the difference compared to last week when we were talking about winds gusting in the teens and 20s. Our temperatures are also warmer. We're in the mid to upper 70s, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Key West. Our Hollywood Beach camp, it looks glorious out there, though warmer and more humid, mid to upper 70s with the temperatures. Winds variable 3 to 5 miles per hour, starting to move in off the ocean, keeping that warmth around. Our visibility looks good. No need for any concern on the roads for any visible issues, though we will see that chance of some showers today, and that's a big change in the forecast. We haven't talked about rain for about 4 or 5 days, so now you might need the rain gear, especially over northwestern parts of Broward County and Miami-Dade. So not everybody sees the storms today. Right now we are expecting our highs to be in the upper 80s this afternoon, with a better chance of storms later this afternoon. The showers that I am watching currently are right over the 18-mile stretch. We've got a lot of lightning too by Ocean Reef, Boca Chica Key, and then there's a shower just over parts of Miami-Dade, mainly over parts of 79th Street Causeway. There was that one lone shower actually moving in towards Surfside, and a few showers just offshore. Let's go to the tropical update, because that area we were watching while I was on TV with you at the top of the 8 o'clock hour actually got updated to an 80% chance of development. And it looks as though this could become something in the next couple days, staying over the open waters of the Caribbean. This is my European model, so we'll have to wait and see what could it be. I'll have a lot more in your forecast coming up.
Alrighty, Julie, South Florida, taking a look at your roads. That accident that I was telling you about has since cleared, but you're still seeing some heavy delays in your southbound lanes on 95. This is near Northwest 95th Street. You can see you still have some cars that are left over from that accident there, but it's not causing you any delays in your express lanes. Your regular lanes are moving very slowly. Take a look right here at your maps. You can see that those delays start as far up as Ives Dairy Road, and it just continues as you get closer to the Golden Glades interchange, and even further down south, you're seeing heavy congestion. So give yourself a little extra time if this is part of your commute, and if you do not want to sit in this, take US 441 or US 1. I'll leave you with this. Those of you who take the Palmetto Expressway going southbound, things are pretty slow for you as well in these two areas. Northwest 154th Street to the Dolphin, 40 minutes. I-75 to the Dolphin, 41. Be safe out there. Michaela.
All right, Annalise, thank you. This weekend, just perfect for a trunk or treat.
It really was. And, you know, we really enjoyed that weekend. Of course, now we're on Monday. Julie's saying that it's going to be switching up a little bit, Julie. We're back to how things usually are here in South Florida, that heat.
Alex and Michaela, I warned you though on Friday, planned outdoor activities. I hope you got your decorations all done. This was the weekend to do it, because I knew looking forward, we're going to see those changes, especially getting in to the next 7 days. So it's not going to be nearly as beautiful as it was over the weekend, but we're 11 days away from Halloween. Our clocks do fall back in 13 days, and we have 38 days till Thanksgiving, and Christmas 66 days away. So with that being said, we'll be warmer. We're more humid this morning and this afternoon, and really all day today. You'll notice that with that chance of showers around. But don't worry, it doesn't last long. By the middle and the end of the week, we'll be back into those comfortable conditions. But then rain returns as we go into the weekend. So that's why I told you this weekend was really just a spectacular one for you to enjoy. As for temperatures this morning, we're in the mid to upper 70s, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Key West. Sunshine breaking through the clouds, dew points in the mid to upper 70s. So we're in that sticky to steamy category. Again, not nearly as nice as how we've been feeling over the last couple of days. Our temperatures are 1 to 4 degrees cooler, but it doesn't feel that way. Winds holding on out of the northeast, and this is all in the wake of the cold front across the east coast. And for us, we are noticing, since we're ahead of the front, we're starting to tap into that warmth and humidity, especially because the shower is really starting to develop from the prefrontal moisture just offshore. Boy, our friends in the northern half of the state, aren't we jealous of them? We've got the 50s and 60s all the way down to Tampa, and their dew points are in the 40s, so the air is very comfortable. As for us here in South Florida, it is warmer, it is humid. We are waiting for the showers that are holding together offshore to push onshore, but it looks as though we're going to stay mostly dry, which is fine. I mean, my in-house model doesn't really pull any storms till this afternoon. Showers right now across Key Largo and in towards Boca Chica Key, but that's about it. So widening the view, you can see that prefrontal moisture across the central half of the state, the drier air behind that moisture content, and it's all thanks to the front that's drying much of the northern half and the east coast. But for us, unfortunately, we will stay on the wetter side of things, the more humid side of things, at least today and going into tomorrow. But Wednesday will definitely be some brighter skies and dry conditions. You can see my moisture tracker shows that drier air moving in Wednesday into Thursday. And then we'll see that frontal boundary return back to the forecast for the weekend. Overall, dew point sitting in the humid to uncomfortable category today and tomorrow. And then we enjoy drier conditions by midweek. Unfortunately, we still have that minor coastal flooding that could be possible. We're under that coastal flood advisory and statement until about 10 a.m. 7-day forecast. Keep the rain gear handy. You may see a few showers today. Not everybody deals with the downpours, but we all will be enjoying the less humid conditions by mid and late week.
All right, Julie, let's take a look at your roads, South Florida, 8:49 on this Monday morning. We are seeing right now I-95 going north and southbound. Those are your northbound lanes that are moving all right. You did have a broken down car blocking one of your lanes, but you can see that it's moved over. It's a van right there. It's moved over to the shoulder, so not causing you any serious delays. Your southbound lanes, though, are moving pretty slowly. If you take a look at your maps, you can see right there, that little point right there is Ives-Dairy Road, and as you get closer to the Golden Glades interchange, you've got lots of congestion, and as you move further down south, it does not look good for you. So consider taking 441 or US 1 instead. I'll take you a little closer here to these two bridges, Julia Tuttle and MacArthur Causeway. The Julia Tuttle seeing some pretty heavy delays getting onto Miami Beach, those eastbound lanes. The MacArthur Causeway definitely a better option for you if you're heading onto Miami Beach. You can see your westbound lanes, though, moving pretty smoothly. It starts to get congested if you are going to go south. But you could see as you get closer to downtown Miami, things look a little better for you in those southbound lanes, but nonetheless, you saw what it looks like up north. So definitely avoid those if you can. Let's take you to some drive times here for those of you who take the Dolphin Expressway going eastbound. The June Road to I-95 will take you 13 minutes. Not too bad. Turnpike to I-95 a little longer, 38. Be safe.
All right, Annaliese, thank you.